Blue Table fans, are you ready to see something cool? Well, you wouldn't be here if you weren't. Let's follow Matt downstairs. Hey, Matt. Show me something cool, Matt. I command it. Hey, Sam, how's it going? You make me 15% happier every time you walk by.
Yep. I like those numbers.
Come here, buddy. Bring it on in. I'm glad you're here.
Oh, yeah.
Settled in.
I am.
Getting settled in.
Okay, are you ready for
All right,
something?
Matt, let's have it.
You ready for something really metal?
Yes.
Okay, so here's what we got. I'm gonna start off with this. This is my favorite piece I've ever built right here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, look at that.
That's awesome.
This is a Chaos Sound Marines board for a volcanic world in the Eye of Terror that is themed on the video game Brutal Legend.
All right. Definitely look that up on YouTube.
It is a fun game. You can
You've played this game.
I have played it multiple times. It
really?
Has I mean, Jack Black voices the main character.
Oh, okay.
And you're a roadie, the world's greatest roadie. You get thrown back in time to the age of metal.
That's awesome.
And yeah, basically, your guitar shoots lightning bolts and fireballs. And you build a giant battle axe and drive around in cool cars. So this is kind of an interesting take. This piece particularly is corrupted by the Sea of Black Tears. So you see these eyes growing out of it. Oh, sea of Black Tears is sort of like a bad place.
So you've got some glue, which gives kind of this
liquidy sort of.
What is that going to be when it's painted?
It's going to look like sort of like the guitar, like this, because this is all stone. That's how it's going to look. It's going to look like a ruined monument.
Right.
It's going to look like there's cracks in it that are leaking.
So it's going to be painted like water. Okay.
Black water.
Black water.
Yes.
And you've got a Slaneshi symbol.
Yep. And if you
now, is this pushed in like with a pin, or is that like hot? Is that
that's engraved with a hot wire foam engraver.
Oh, okay. So why is it black here? Why am I seeing this black?
That's because I draw it out before with Sharpie.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Okay, clever. And I'd like to point out the thing that I thought this was, that is a method. You can actually go on foam and just press in with a Sharpie or a pen or even the butt of a paintbrush.
Yeah,
go
exactly.
ahead.
So then you also have this. This is technically supposed to be where Ozzy hangs out in the game.
Okay.
Yes, Ozzy and tons of other heavy metal stars are in this game. And
I can tell how excited you are about this.
Well, Ozzy's like the dude you go to upgrade all your stuff. He's he's like the I can't remember what it's like. He's like the avatar of metal or something.
Okay.
So he hangs out in an underworld. Right. And the underworld's kind of like this big, huge ramping sort of, lots of lava everywhere and lots of elevated things with chains. Yeah. So that's kind of what this is supposed to be. And then you've got like the Slanesh symbol right there, which is really cool.
Okay, sounds good.
Now this was really fun. We came up with a house rule for this. This is the screaming wall. Okay. It is a wall of amps. And we came up with a house rule. There's one wire that runs out of the screaming wall. Okay. That's where you hook up your Blastmaster. Okay, got it. And the house rule that we were talking about is if a Sound Marine gets up on this and hooks up his Blastmaster, just everything dies. Okay. Just because, that thing's powerful enough as it is, and you hook it up to this many amps, and it just kills everything.
All right, you heard the man.
This is a tab slab. In the game, this is what you get new songs and solos off of.
This is brilliant.
Yeah, that's really cool.
That's great.
So you have like these musical notes right here that are all around it. You can learn songs like your first one, you learn to summon your car. And then there's later on, my favorite one is the face melter. Okay. It sounds exactly what it does.
It literally melts people's faces?
Yeah, it's an offensive attack. Every time everyone gets around you and gang up on you, you play the face melter, and all of a sudden everyone's like, ah!
Okay, continue.
These are fan geysers that have that use in the game. Fan geysers because they have like these stage battles where one army faces another and tries to outrock the other. So
now, hold on a second. What is this physically made out of here?
This is made out of caulking.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yep. Me and Ren came up with this.
So what's in the middle there?
It's actually a pen. Okay. I took a pen and I glued it down into the foam onto the base.
So you just pull the caulking out.
Yep.
Now, do you have to like hang them upside down to keep them from floating?
Though I did find out when you do that, you need to let it set for a while, because this one had sat for a while before I hung it upside down, and I came in the next day and it was fine. This one I had to redo. I see. Because it all slid off. Okay. Then over here, this is actually holding the objective markers. These are just some sort of little Slaneshi heavy metal objective markers. They've got like the same thing as the tab slab written at the bottom. And then this other piece is going to be the Sea of Black Tears.
Okay.
This is mostly going to be painting and flocking that makes this one really good. Because it's going to be like black, oily water. The idea is that if you drink from the Sea of Black Tears, you get into death metal.
Okay.
So over here we have, this is actually...
This is like one incredible thing after another.
This is the relic.
Okay.
This is his relic counter. He wanted it to be an iron cross, which is a lot harder to do.
So what army is he playing with this? Is it Chaos?
Chaos.
Okay.
Chaos Space Marines.
Okay,
Particularly
that's great.
Slanesh. And here's an interesting little tidbit. These are called Devil's Thorns in the game.
Okay.
Devil's Thorns are red flowers that show you where all like the secret upgrades are and everything.
Okay.
But the petals are actually just this.
Okay.
If you look closely, you can see the shape. I'm gonna have to paint.
Oh, I
in the
see. There's like a
lines.
little thumb.
Yep,
and
there's a little thumb
the
and
two fingers. Okay,
Yeah,
got it.
it's pretty cool. So that's gonna be his relic.
I thought it was like
stand-in.
Black Templars something, but no.
Then you have the scaffolding trees.
And these count as forests.
Yes, they
right?
do.
Okay.
He requested that there be a little place where the cultists and Chaos Space Marines have been hanging out and getting drunk.
Okay.
Because, you know, there's an area in the game where you have to go on a mission to protect the sacred beer tree.
Okay, got it.
So, lots of cool stuff. Over here,
The beer tree.
I've got a
wow,
board.
there's like more?
Yeah.
Is this part of it too?
Yes, this
What that?
this is a ruined engine. It has been raided by orcs and ripped apart, so that's why
Okay.
you see bits everywhere. You see
Right.
these giant pistons that are coming up out of the
Okay,
ground.
got it.
It's kind of got little hill elevated
Oh,
area
I see.
right there.
Okay. Yeah, I
So-
couldn't figure out what that was.
You have to recruit.
You know, things make a lot more sense when they're painted.
Now here's one that I've been working on. I'm not done yet. In the game, to get to Aussie and get to the upgrade. So this is still a work in progress. I still have to build up all this, but this is essentially a motor forge. It's what lets you get down to Aussie and get to your upgrades. You find these all over the place. Essentially, it's going to have a skull here with a big engine block here and exhaust pipes. So that is pretty much what I've been working on. I've got 2 more pieces to build, and I will definitely grab you for another update when we get those up.
All right. Hey, thanks a lot. That's really great, Matt. So, Matt, if somebody wants some awesome custom terrain, where do they go for that? What's the contact?
They're going to contact terrain at bluetablepainting.com.
All right.
So we now
Fantastic.
have our own official email for the department, which is really
All
cool.
right. Thanks a lot.